What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. I know we've been on a little hiatus, and if you watched my last stream, or I know I mentioned it in a couple of videos, my wife and I just had our third child, our first son, just over 2 weeks ago now, so we've had our hands pretty full, and the little bit of free time I've been able to get, I've just been kind of playing other things and enjoying what little bit of free time I can manage to get and quiet time to myself. But over the next couple weeks I am going to be working on getting back to our normal upload schedule of 5 videos and live streams a week. Well, a mix of the two to total out to 5. I definitely don't have the time to put out like 10 pieces of content a week. But we are back today, and we're going to be in rFactor 2, and we're going to be racing something I haven't done a lot of on the channel, which is vintage formula cars. I really enjoy them, but a lot of games just make the, well, sims make them just extremely difficult to drive. They have like no traction, and it just seems like it's almost unrealistically difficult to drive it. Like, even just to get around the track without spinning, going slow, it can be very challenging in this style of car in a lot of sims. Project Cars 2 comes to mind as one of the worst perpetrators of that, probably. Which, no surprise, basically every car in that sim is known to be very easy to spin and very snappy. But we are going to be taking out the AC, or sorry, I've been playing a lot of Assetto Corsa when I have been doing any kind of sim racing. The F1 Legends Racing mod pack, which you can get off the Steam Workshop for rFactor 2. These are extremely well done cars. They are just a blast to drive. I don't know if they've ever actually raced this style of car at the track we're going to be going on today, which is the Crystal Palace circa 1969. I've raced this style of car here a couple times on rFactor 2 now, and it's just a really fun track for these cars, and it leads to some like really tight competitive racing, and it's just a lot of fun. So anyways, let's not waste any more time, guys. Let's get on track and get this going.
8 laps. Let's make a count.
Alright boys,
watch the lights.
Gotta get 8 laps done here. I've gave us a decent amount of tries already. The AI has not been very forgiving.
Green.
There's the flag. We gotta really watch out for them the first few corners. They really gotta lose their mind and have no idea what they're doing until they all get spread out a little bit.
Easy. Hold your line. Hold your line. You're clear left. Left side. Careful, still there. Still there.
Try to make up as many places as we can in the beginning. Oh god.
Still there. Clear left.
I have no idea what I was doing there with the gears for a second. I completely lost my mind. Okay, here we go. Time to focus.
It's fine, mate. It's just a straight.
There tends to be a lot of accidents through here too, so you gotta really watch out when you're coming through that section.
Left side.
Before I forget to mention, you don't need to use clutch in this thing to up or down shift if you really didn't want to. On upshift, it's actually a little crisper and faster if you don't, you time it right, but it is a little tricky to get it just right. And on downshifts, although you can just blip and downshift, it's really not the best thing trying to rev match this, and it kind of unsettles the car a lot. But it is doable.
Yellow flag.
Oh!
Car on your left.
Okay. He is completely mounting that other car, and my car
Right,
just
look,
died.
Jack, take your time.
Come
Start
on.
it back up and get back in the race. You picked up a little bit of bodywork damage.
As long as the steering's fine, we're gonna keep going. I've gave this a lot of tries already. I'm not giving up now. Just listen to that downshift.
The leader is just down 54.7.
Oh, just drifting my way through there.
Car on your right.
Oh,
Clear on your right.
I knew I was in the dirt, but I saw him coming up behind us, and I wanted to get back on throttle, and probably was not the greatest idea there.
Green flag.
Had to
Sector 2.
really get on the brakes to avoid hitting him there. They're really fast into that corner, but then they get really slow about mid-corner on exit. They're just absolutely atrocious. Feels like I have a little wheel damage or something. Something definitely does not feel right. It's very noticeable when I get on the brakes.
The gap ahead tyres now, 0.9. Left side tyres are cold.
Jesus Christ, I can't believe I held on to that.
Sector 2 is 1.2 seconds off the pace. The guy behind has just done a 54.4.
I just can't believe how connected to the car you actually feel in rFactor 2. It's amazing what they've done as far as just the feel of the car through the wheel and being able to know what's happening. Most of this stuff I would not have been able to save in a lot of other sims. You just don't get the input through the wheel or the quite nearly as effective as the self-steering to help correct the car.
Halfway home, we've got plenty of fuel. The gap behind is now 15 seconds. That lap was a 56.2.
Oh, grip up, come on. Oh god, oh god. Ooh, hoo, hoo. I do not know how I held on to that one. I am starting to break out into a little bit of a sweat here trying to get through this race. What are they doing up here? Wow, I gotta pay attention to the road.
You've got cold front tyres.
How is that even possible? It does explain a lot, though. Oh, we're not gonna make it this time. What? Oh.
Yellow flag.
Just please don't take me out from behind.
Sector 2 is clear.
I don't care if you pass me, I just want to get to the end of this race. I gotta say, this is probably one of the worst strings of luck I have had racing this car. I don't know what is going on, but I guess I'm just kind of getting a little camera shy. I guess been a little bit out of things for the last few weeks, and now I'm just choking on camera for all you guys to watch. That's okay though. The point of this video is not for me to win. I knew I was not going to win the race by a long shot against the AI here in rFactor 2.
2 laps remaining. P17.
It was more of just to get through the race, get a semi-decent finish, at least gain a couple positions, and survive to the end. Because the AI do drive fairly realistic overall. I mean, they do make mistakes. They overdrive the cars sometimes. They're not like completely foolproof, and they don't just recover things that make no sense like they can in some other sims, which makes them very interesting to drive against. And I believe there was just a bunch of people standing in the air there.
Increased to 4.5 seconds.
See, we have one more lap. We're definitely going to pay attention when we come back around, because I'm pretty sure the bridge was invisible and there's just people standing in the air. I really don't understand how my tires were cold with how hard I've been driving the car.
One more lap to go.
Oh god, I cannot get it to slow down. That was a little bit scary, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what the deal is with my tires not wanting to stay warm. I never had this issue with any of my other races I've done here either. I guess the title of this video is going to be trying to survive 8 laps and an almost 40-year-old death trap. Wait, that's way more than 40 years old. What am I doing? Almost 60-year-old death trap. Jesus. Pay attention, Jeff. Oh, I wasn't paying attention to the bridge that tap either. I have no idea if the AI are actually floating or not. Well, there you have it, boys. Another mediocre race and sim racing to go on the books for me. It was a lot of fun, though. That's the main thing I'm trying to get through in this race. Is just how much fun the racing is in rFactor 2 and how intense it is. And how enjoyable this sim is, even though it is getting quite up there in age now. Up here, plus having all the flagmen and everything that rFactor 2 has that a lot of sims don't. It's just a really, really awesome addition to the game. And it's really surprising, a lot of the more modern sims are missing a lot of these really basic things that something as old as rFactor 2 does have. Anyways, guys, I really do hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please hit that like button down below, comment, and subscribe. You can also pop over to my merch store, link down in the description if you want to pick up a shirt, stickers, coffee mugs, anything like that. I am working on getting more designs up there. Like I said, I've just been really busy the last couple weeks, but I do have a few things up right now. Mostly it's just the JZX90 with the Suede logo on it. But it came out really well. If you guys do pick one up, I really appreciate that, and I'll see you guys in the next one.